So this is a little pop-up Sunday Easter, happy Easter, Sunday morning pop-up yoga. I was able to fit this in for you guys. So right leg in front of left leg, sitting cross-legged, and it's early, so maybe the cross is a little bit wider than you would normally do. And if you have another block, if your hips are feeling tight, your knees are lifted, you can put another block under. I mean, I have a bunch of blocks, you could put them all under the place, all over the place. So sit up high, tall, close your eyes. And just start to breathe in and out of the nose and start to find some space from the hips, from the pelvis, some space through the chest, the shoulders. Sitting on a block helps us open up that hip a little bit more, or find a little bit more space there between that hip and thigh. And then the space between the two brows, and the space between the two ears. Breathe in, breathe out. Just take a few moments to connect to the breath, to your space, to this sudden little pop-up that came 20 minutes ago on your text. Take your hands and place them on top of your knees. As you inhale, just lift your chest a little bit. Broaden through the collarbones, drop the shoulders down. And as you take that exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Just start with small movements. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin. Exhale, drop your chin down. Just stretch out the back of the neck. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, tuck your chin down to your chest. Keep your chin tucked, but drop your shoulders down and drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Take your left hand and gently guide the ear down towards the shoulder. And then take your right arm and reach it out to the right side, palm up. Just stretch it out from your shoulder. Good. Now bring the arm behind you, and if you can bind behind your back, reach your inner left thigh, and then just turn your head to the right. You can release the left arm to the right side as well. Relax the shoulder down. Come back to center, look over your left shoulder. And then release your arms back on each side. Lift your chest. And let's just switch the cross of the legs. Left leg comes in front of right. Hands back on top of your thighs. Inhale. Lift your heart, your chest. Exhale, drop your chin down to your chest. Inhale, draw the right ear to the right shoulder. Take the right hand, gently guide the ear down. Take the left arm, reach the palm up and out to the side, shoulder height. And then if you'd like to take your left hand and bind it behind your back, maybe get to the inside of the right thigh. And then just turn your head left side, release the arm, twist a little deeper. And then release the left arm across. Come back to center, inhale. This time come into that cat-cow, round your spine. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, lift your chest and stretch your arms up overhead. Exhale, release your hands, fingertips behind you. Lift your chest up a little bit more. Squeeze your shoulders and elbows towards each other. And then release. Take your hands in front of you. Take the block out from underneath your hips and just move one block on each side of the mat if you have two blocks. Walk your hands back, walk your knees back, come into tabletop position. Tuck the toes, dip the belly, arch the back, run the collarbones. Top of the foot, shin down, shin to the chest, round and curl. Push the floor away, really get that rounded spine. Inhale, arch your back, dip your belly, tuck your toes. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, come back to neutral. Walk your hands a little bit more forward. And walk your knees a little bit further back. And just bring your chin and chest towards the floor. Forehead or chin. Spread your fingers. Good. And then rock a little side to side through your hips. Get a little bit more under the arms and just start to make a little bit more movement through your body. Come back through center and start to make some dancing line circles. Big, full circles. don't want to be big, keep them small, as small as you need. Keep them as big as you need, and then reverse it if you're in circles. Good, now let's take a couple of movements back and forth from child's pose to a supported upward dog. A couple times, back and forth. Next time you come back into your child's pose, we'll stay there. Open the knees wide, touch the toes together, and extend the arms out in front of you. Spread your fingers, push the heel of the hand down, lift the wrists, forearms, and elbows up off the floor. And breathe. Feel the support underneath the arms, so no collapsing through the shoulders or the chest. Okay, so just push the hips back, spread the arms wide, breathe across the spaces from shoulders to hips, top, bottom, side to side. Inhale, lift your head and chest as you walk your hands to the right side. Left hand reaches longer than the right if possible. Look under your left arm. Good, inhale, come back up. Walk over to the other side. Right arm out, look under the right arm. Inhale, come back to center, walk your hands forward. Exhale, come to your hands and knees, tabletop position. Tuck your right toes behind you. Move them a little bit more to the right side, and then just roll back and forth on the ball of the foot. Come back to the center. Left foot, top of the foot, shin down, and lift your right leg up off the floor. Turn the toes to the floor. Level out your hips. Then point your toe as you come a little higher. Round and curl, exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend your leg back. Exhale, round and curl, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round and curl, knee to chest. Look forward. Step your right foot between your hands. Take your hands on the floor of the blocks, one on each side, and lift your chest up. So just give yourself a little bit more space. Now, make sure the left knee is behind the left hip and the right knee is over the ankle or slightly in front, but the heel is down on the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Then place your hands on top of your thighs. Lift yourself up just to your knee for a moment, and then send it back down. Good. Hook one thumb on top of the other, bring your arms up overhead. Reach out of your waistline, and then arch back. Bend the elbows. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Keep your left hand on the floor of the block. Bring your right hand to your right hip and turn to the right side. Hug your hips to the midline. Stretch your right arm back behind your palm up, and then bring it overhead and just turn the palm away from you. Hug your hips to the midline. Use your left hand on the floor to give you a little bit more space here to rotate, to lift and rotate. One more breath. Good. Empty the breath, hands on the inside of the leg. Turn your left toes to the right. Right hand stays on the inside. Left arm comes up. Hug your hips in, tailbone stretches underneath you. Breathe. Good. Now, keep that action in the bottom part of the body. Lift up on the inhale, warrior two, as you exhale, palms facing away from you. Good. Just spread your fingers, breathe. One more breath, go bigger. Exhale, windmill the hands down, turn the back foot forward and straighten the front leg. Lift the toes up or not. Pull the right hip back and down. 1, 2. And fold. And then rebend the front knee. Come back to your tabletop position. You have your hands on the floor of the blocks. Just have them in your body if you're not using them. Step your left foot back and send it a little bit more to the left. Roll on the ball of the foot, back and forth a couple times. And then lift the leg up off the floor, toes down, hips squared. Good. Pointed toes lift a little higher. Exhale, knee to chest round and curl. Pull the belly all the way up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round and curl. Look forward, kick the heel to the buttocks, and then step your left foot in between your two hands. Hands on the floor or the blocks, any height. Sink your hips down. shoulders back. And just get a few moments to breathe into the right hip. And bring your hands on top of your thighs, lift your chest up, inhale. Come up to an upright position, and then slide back down. Just observing that the knee is over the ankle or over a little bit in front of it, but the heel stays on the floor. Good, now hook the opposite thumb on top. Think about it. Lift the arms up, stretch up and back. Keep pushing your right hip forward, and then exhale, bring the arms in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, right hand down, left hand to the hip, turn to the left side. And then stretch your left arm back, up, and over your shoulders. Good, go bigger on the next breath. Keep that length in the torso. Bring your left hand inside, right leg to the left side. Bring the right arm up. Look up or look down, your choice. Good, keep hugging your knee to your tricep, so when you come up, you're hugging the knee towards the midline. Inhale, come up. Exhale, warrior two, palms face away. Open up your shoulders. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. One more breath. Empty the breath, hands down. Turn your back foot forward and straighten your front leg. A lot, a little, whatever. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rebend your front knee. Take your left knee to your right knee. Take your hands back to the floor. Good. Push back to child's pose, but tuck your toes. Inhale, come forward. Undo the toes, bend the elbows, come down to the floor. Roll through to an upward dog. Cobra. Top of the foot, shin down. Lift your kneecaps up. Push your feet down, pull your chest up. Exhale, empty the breath. Once again, tuck your toes. Sit on your heels. From here, without coming forward through your arms, lift your knees up and find your downward dog. Good. Lift up onto your toes. Walk your feet a little closer if you'd like. Exhale, lower your heels. Lift up onto your toes, bend the right knee, lower the left heel. And then switch. Do a couple rounds of switching. And then when you're ready, find a little stillness in the downward facing dog. Measure out your dog in the next breath. Just come to plank, head in line with tailbone, and then lift your hips up, down dog. Lift up onto your toes, come to plank, and then push back up. One more time, lift up, come to plank, lower halfway down or bend your knees, push through, roll through, upward dog, thighs are off the floor, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, float up high on your toes, bend your knees and look forward. And take little tiny steps to walk to the top of your mat. When you get to the top of your mat, forward fold. Separate your feet with two fists in between. And then just hang over your legs. Let your head go. Good. And then go ahead and grab opposite elbows. Sway a little side to side if that feels good for you. And then switch the cross of the arms. Usually the less familiar side is side B. And then come back to the center and fold. Just hang out here. Shake out your neck. Yes and no. Release your hands to the floor. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale. Fold back over your legs. Inhale. Catch your waist. Look forward. And rise up to stand. Take your time. Stack everything. So feet underneath hips, calves move towards shins, release your arms. Collarbones broad, chin parallel to the floor, crown of the head to the sky. Take your shoulders up to your ears, inhale. Roll them back and around, exhale. Standing firm in anatomical position or mountain pose. Bring your hands to your heart if you like to set an intention or send out a thought, a wish, desire, or just find a moment of stillness. Open up your eyes. Stretch your arms down, up and overhead. Open your arms out, soften the knees, and just come into a forward bend. Fingertips on the floor, shins or blocks, head down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press down, rise up, arms up. Exhale, take prayer to the heart. Release the arms down by your side. Inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. Exhale, open fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, arms up. Exhale, prayer to the heart. Release the arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open fold. Moving on. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms, bend your knees, step to a high plank. Pause for the breath. Shift forward, bend the elbows halfway down, or go to your knees, or skip it. Lift into upward dog and meet in downward dog. Exhale. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise up onto your toes, soften your knees, look forward, take yourself to the top of the mat. Halfway lift when you get there. Empty the breath, forward fold. Good. Rise up, arms up. Press the hands in prayer together at your heart center. Release the arms by your side. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Now you can open your arms, swan dive, or fold through center, your choice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga, or skip, or add. Do your thing. Downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, soften your knees. Inhale, step to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press down to rise up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Release the arms. Inhale, Surya Namaskar. One more time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga, or, skip it, add to it, and downward free. Inhale, and exhale. You bring your feet a little bit closer together. Inhale, float your right leg in the air. Open, bend, and stretch the leg. So when you're here, your weight's going to shift to your left arm more. See if you can still put the weight in the right arm evenly. And then if you want to take some circles or ankle movement, whatever you want. Stay in the bent knee position. Good. Now keep the knee bent and turn the hips forward. Bring the knee to the chest, round and curl, kick the heel to the buttocks. Round your spine, look forward, and step your right foot in between your hands. Take your left hand to the floor, stretch your right arm up and open. Lunge twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Right hand comes down. Left foot's going to turn on its side, 10 o'clock on a clock. Hips hug in, left arm comes up, side lunge. Good. Breathe. Opening, so twisting to the open side now. Looking down at your foot, look, exhale. Good. Inhale, press down, rise up. Exhale, warrior two. I'm going to add something that we didn't do earlier on our knees. So reach your right palm forward and then lean back, right arm up. Anything with your left arm is fair, right? Fair game. Just keep that stretch in the right side of your body. Good. Inhale, rise back up, warrior two. Exhale, lower your hands to the floor of the blocks and turn your back foot forward and just straighten your front leg. And you might want to shorten your stance or not. We're not really, going into the pyramid poses this moment, but it is a long pyramid. Breathe in and breathe out. And see where you want to place your hands. One more breath. Good. Inhale, rebend your front knee. Exhale, step back to downward dog. Hips in the air. Feet closer together. Inhale, float your left leg up and open. Bend and stretch. Keep more weight in the left hand than you think. Do whatever you did on the other side, or whatever feels right on this side. Good, and then turn yourself forward, knee to chest, round and curl. Really get into that rounded spine, but get into kicking the heel towards the buttocks. Look between your hands and step your left foot through. Right arm stays down, left arm opens up, twist. Look for length in the spine before you make that rotation, and then look for the space that you can create. One more breath. Good, as you exhale, left hand comes down inside, right foot turns on its side, 2 o'clock. Right arm comes up. Breathe. Good, hug knee to tricep. Look down, keep that action in the leg. Lift up, inhale, warrior 2 as you exhale. Pull back with your right arm, pull forward with your left. Inhale, reach forward, left palm up. Exhale, right arm down, left arm up. Option to bind or take any other variations that you like. You know, if the basic pose, and it's not so basic, I don't mean it that way, but if the pose that you see, you know, in the books is where you go, you go. Good. Inhale, come back up through warrior 2. Exhale, windmill your hands down, and then straighten, or turn your back foot first, and then straighten the front leg. Breathe in, and breathe out. Then choose where you want your hands. You want them on the floor, on the blocks, forward, back. You can also turn your fingers back towards you, get a nice wrist stretch. So kind of what speaks to you. Good, inhale, rebend your front knee, and step into downward facing dog. Stay here, or come forward through vinyasa, chaturanga, upward, downward, facing dogs. Beautiful. And down. Good, feet together, back of the mat. Inhale, float your right leg high to the sky, open, bend, and stretch. Exhale, bring your knee to your chest, round and curl. Look between your hands and step your right foot through. Left arm stays, right arm opens up, twist. Good. Exhale, right hand down, left foot turns, left arm comes up, twist, hug the right hip in, look down. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2, exhale. Inhale, reach forward, reverse it, in, exhale. Good. Inhale, now come up here to straight legs. Level out your hips, reach your right arm forward again, and take your right hand to the shin, the foot, the floor, the toe, or a block outside your right knee, and stretch your left arm up. Good. So now think about pulling your left hip. Well, let's think about the right hip for a moment. Bring it forward and to the left side a little bit more, so your pelvis is level. Breathe in. Take your left arm now, sweep it behind you, and overhead like Guitar Hero, but keep lifting the right side of your waistline up. Breathe. Good. Inhale, release your hands, turn your back foot forward, and fold over your straight right leg. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, look forward and bend your knee. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your left leg up, open, bend, and stretch. Exhale, knee to chest, round and curl. Look forward, step your left foot through. Right hand stays, left arm opens, twist. Exhale, left hand down, right foot turns, open, twist. Look down. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2. Exhale. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, come back up to warrior 2. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Adjust the back leg if you like. Move your torso forward or your arm forward and your hips back. Left arm down on the floor, shin block. I like the block. It just gives me that extra little lift out of my waistline. Left hip moves forward. Right hip opens back. And the shoulders and the chest stay open. Maybe you gaze up, maybe you gaze down, maybe you just gaze to the side. Breathe in, breathe out. Go bigger, bigger, bigger. Now take the right arm, Guitar Hero it back and around. Over your head, palm down, thumb up. Reach and lengthen, breathe. One more. Now as you exhale, hands down, spin the back foot forward, and stay with that straight front leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, lift yourself up, look forward, bend your front knee. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Walk your hands to your feet, back to the mat. Back into that forward fold, let your head go. Press down through the floor, rise up slowly. Shoulders come back and around. Walk your feet closer together, arms down by your side, mountain pose, just at the back of the mat. Good. Find a steady gaze, put your weight in your left leg, lift your right heel without collapsing into your left thigh. Bring your hands to prayer, and then float the right leg up off the floor. Bring the knee in line with the hip or slightly higher, flex the foot, and then hug the left hip into the midline. And then bring it down. Weight into the right leg. Just remember, you don't want to, I call this Publisasana, where you're hanging out online in Publix. Hug this hip in. And then you can choose to keep your foot on the floor, or bring the knee up in line with the hip. And then hug the hip in. Breathe. Get firm in the standing leg. Exhale, lower the foot, don't give up. Open up your feet, hips width apart. Forward fold down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk your hands forward, you're back in downward facing dog. Bring your feet closer together. Inhale, float your right leg up and open. Exhale, knee to chest round and curl. Step your right foot forward. This time, I just want you to turn your back foot on its side, grab your block, and straighten your front leg as you trace your left arm up and open, triangle pose. Rotate shoulders, open, breathe. Good. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. As you exhale, bend your knee. Hinge forward, take your block now with you outside your right foot, and guitar hero, your left arm up and over, side angle. Nice. Good. Breathe. Done. Don't give up. Good. Put your left hand on your hip. Move the block forward, or you can drop the block off to the side. Begin to float 1, 2, 10 times, right? I don't care how you get there. And then take your right hand outside or in front of the right foot. As you turn your hips and shoulders to the left side, left arm opens up, and the last thing that happens is your eye gaze. And that might not happen, so you just look down. But again, just like we did in triangle, open up the hips, right? Pull that right hip in and up, and then the standing leg, feel the firmness in that stability, in that ground in place. One more breath. Now this time as you exhale, release your hand, square your hips, and step your left foot back 2 to 3 feet. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Put your hands on blocks if that's tricky for you, right? So just get that extra length in the torso. And now in full pyramid, walk your hands wherever you'd like. Breathe in. And fold, exhale. Let your head go, shake it out, yes and no. Good, inhale, lengthen your spine. Start to lift your left heel off the floor just for the moment to transition. Bring the left knee behind the right ankle and have a seat on the floor. And then just move your left foot out from under your buttocks. Interlace your fingers by your shins. Sit up nice and tall. Yeah, don't worry, we'll be coming back up. Stretch your right arm up, inhale, take it behind you, exhale. Inhale, lift your left arm up, rotate to the right, exhale, twist. Inhale, and exhale. One more breath. And as you exhale, come back to center, turn to your left side, just to counter pose. Return to center, put your right foot in the middle of your mat. Let your hands assist you as you come up. Lift your left leg up in the air, standing split just for the moment. Soften the right leg, step the left leg back. Downward facing dog, hips up in the air. Good. Lift your left leg up, open bend stretch. Exhale, knee to chest round and curl, look forward, step your left foot forward. Turn your right foot on its side, grab your block outside the left knee. Begin to straighten your left leg as you trace the right arm up and open into your triangle pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. Now, I'll transition you a little bit easier. Bend your left knee and take the block outside the left foot, excuse me. Take your right arm back and around. So just a slightly different transition than the last time. They're both right, they're both good, you choose. We are where we are. Breathe in, breathe out. So keep working your torso open. They're all kind of the same pose, right? But just slightly different variations. Good. Inhale, bring your right arm up. Step your left hand with the block, or not, step your right foot, excuse me, you can jump it in a couple times, or you can just take off and find a smooth takeoff. Spiral open, everything opens. Lengthen out of your hip, both sides. Now listen to that left leg, that has to firm up, so start pulling it up and in. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. One more. Exhale, bring your hand down, square your hips, and then bring your right knee behind your left knee. Have a quick seat on the floor. I was in an 80s mood, I guess. Move the right foot away from the left buttocks. Hug onto your shins, hold the opposite hand or the opposite wrist, whatever you were holding. Good, take your left arm up, inhale. Turn to the left, exhale, right arm up. Hug, twist, or bind. Good, one more breath. Look to the right, exhale, and then come back around. Come back to center. Left foot on the floor. Use your hands to assist you if you need them. Right leg in the air, standing split pose. And now listen, we're going to step our feet together at the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine, come to standing. Exhale, bring the prayer to the heart. Put your weight into your left leg. Lift your right leg off the floor. Flex the foot, open the knee. Stand tall, hug your left hip in. Stay there or place your foot for tree, above or below the knee, or on the floor or on a block. And breathe. Nice. Turn your right toes down, wherever you are, because you're in different positions. So turn your right toes down, open up the knee and drop that, or open up the hip and drop that knee down. If you like to extend your arms in your tree pose, keep hugging the left hip in. Ching. And then bring your hands to heart. Right leg forward, step down, mountain pose. Weight to the right leg. Good, left leg up. Open, place it where you want it. Hug the right hip in, stand up tall, press the inner thigh and the foot together. And if you want to take your arms up, if you're feeling particularly hoppy today, close your eyes. Breathe in. And take the prayer to your heart. Turn the leg forward. Step down. Arms by your side, mountain pose. Good. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high low push up, right? Chaturanga, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, come to your knees. Let's take the two blocks. Come to stand on your knees and put your blocks outside of your ankles. Bring your hands to your hips, fingers in either direction. Squeeze your elbows together. Good. Lift your chest up and just go there for a moment, right? So just feel that big opening in the front of the chest and shoulder and the abdomen here. And then just come upright a little bit. Good. Now take your hands one at a time as we do the same thing. Lift your chest up. Right hand, right block, left hand, left block. Once you get there, push your hips forward more. So this is a big opening to your shoulders, chest, hips. And then come back up, hands to the hips. Have a seat on your heels for a moment. We'll do it one more time and you choose to either use the blocks or put your hands back on your hips and maybe you reach for your heels. Come back up on your knees. Okay, so your choice. Lift your chest up, tuck the toes if you need to, lift up and back, and perhaps we grab onto the heels and then push your hips forward. Lift your chest up. Drop your head back only if that works for you. Push your hips, everybody push your hips towards your cameras. Good, come back up. Sit on your heels. Move your blocks away. Come to hands and knees. Cross one ankle in front of the other. Roll back behind you. Place your feet to the floor. Do keep one block nearby. Chin to chest, round and curl, pull the belly in. Slowly articulate down to the floor. Bring your feet in close and lower your head. Arms by your side. No, actually, hug your knees to your chest. Let's do this today. We haven't done this in a while. Take your hands to your top of your foot or ankle. Pull your legs really close to your chest and then see if you can still hold on to your feet as you place your feet on the floor. So it'll kind of put your back into an arch here, right? Then tilt your pelvis and just take the arch out. Now you can either stay holding onto your ankles, you might just raise your heels or let go. Tilt your pelvis all the way so that you start to peel off the floor. Point your knees forward, lift your hips up, and then walk your hands, release them underneath your back, and breathe. Point your toes forward, point your knees forward, open up your shoulders, chest, push through your feet, lift up, 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 2 more breaths. And then release your arms. Upper mid, lower back to the floor. Walk your feet as wide as the mat, let your knees knock together. Just rock it out a little bit side to side if you want, or just let them sit in stillness. Release your arms by your side. Good. Inhale, walk your feet back in line with your heels, with your hips, excuse me. And then graze your heels or grab the ankles again, or just reach your arms forward. But if you want to go deeper, take your hands by your shoulders for your full wheel. Tilt your pelvis, you choose where you're going. Lift your hips up if you're coming to wheel. Come lightly to the top of your head, then push down through hands and feet. Lift up, find that big, beautiful, heart-opening, body-stretching pose. Or you're in bridge. Or you might be supported. We will do a supported bridge in a moment. So where you are is where you are. Any variations are welcome. Start to articulate back down, upper, mid, lower. Let the knees knock together. Take your block. It has 3 heights. Choose one. Line up your heels with your sitting bones. Tilt your pelvis. Float your hips from the floor. And take the block underneath your back. I have mine on the highest height. That's not for everybody. Inhale, stretch your right leg in the air. Flex point, roll the ankle. And then stretch your left leg out in front of you. Feel like there's an opposition happening here, like you're pulling your right leg to your face and your left leg out in front of you. So you get that nice long stretch in both the hamstring and the hip flexor. Good. Then just switch legs. Right leg comes down, left leg comes up. Perhaps you slide the right leg out in front of you. And then feel that opposition pull. So pull the left leg up, pull the right leg out. So these little things that we can do on the inside of our body, right? It doesn't show so much on the outside, really have a huge effect on our bodies. Now keep your left leg up, slowly bring your right leg back to meet it. Just let your body decompress into the block or the mat, wherever you are. Feet are over hips, breathe in, and breathe out. Good, bring your feet to the floor, stretch your legs out in front of you, both legs. So now if you're on a high block, it may be too much. You might want to lower the block or get rid of it altogether. Just big stretch for the front side of the body. And can you just do that without squeezing your glutes? So just let your body kind of hang out on the block, let it surrender. And then slowly bend your knees. Lift your hips up from the block. Articulate down. This time we'll hug the knees into the chest. Rock on your spine. One direction, then the other. Come back to center, hug the knees all the way in, lift your head and shoulders up. Open the arms to a T, shift your hips right, let your knees fall left. Come back to center, inhale. Shift your hips left, let your knees fall to the right. Exhale. Come back to center, hug your knees to your chest. And stretch your legs out in front of you. Arms by your side, palms face up. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your final pose of Shavasana here. If you want to stay longer, just turn me off now and stay as long as you'd like. Giving your body the opportunity to just absorb all the good stresses we put on it and giving yourself the opportunity to do nothing. Just be. Slowly start to deepen your breath. So this is goodbye. Start to move your fingers and toes. Bring your knees into your chest. Make your way to a comfortable seat. Take your time. Bring your hands to prayer. Honor yourselves for showing up and doing the work. Honor each other for the commitment and the community that we have together, whether it's in person, live on stream, or you're videoing it later. We'll carry that same commitment, that same energy, that same community. Namaste. Satnam. Go in peace. Happy Easter if you're celebrating. Stay strong, stay fit, stay healthy.